What's up, everybody? This has been a killer week here at Gas Monkey Garage, and I tell you, you got to see what's coming up in this video. We went to the Pate swap meet and bought all kinds of crazy stuff. We got in a very, very rare Galaxy. I think we have a 59 Impala somewhere. We went out and saw Dennis sell 200 plus cars at no reserve, and then we are going to introduce you to the new Gas Monkey Fun Haver. Now, what is that? You got to watch and see, because we're going to be doing some crazy mods over time to this thing, and we're going to have some fun. That's why it's called the Fun Haver. Get you some of this. What's up, everybody? It's Richard here at Gas Monkey Garage, and I gotta tell you, if you know anything about me and anything about the garage in general, you know that I'm into stuff. When my friends at Bespoke Post reached out and told me they were gonna send me a box of awesome, I could not be more happy. On top of that, this is a monthly service that you can get if you're into outdoor things, indoor things, home improvement, home gear, or even live oysters. It's all gonna be based on what you like and sent straight to your house. Every box is gonna have a retail value of at least $70, and it's gonna cost you a fraction of that value. It's free to join. You can skip a month. You can cancel anytime. You're not locked in, but you're gonna wanna be locked in, because who doesn't want a box of awesome every month? I do. So let's talk about my box of awesome for this month. This is a part of the Forge box, and it's 250 layers of 1095 high carbon steel, which is in its own protective sheath from the guys at Buck and Bear Knives. What is in the rest of our box of awesome? This is it is called the Weekender. So if you know anything about us in here at Gas Monkey, you know we're always out on the road. We're always having to jump in the car or on a plane and get out there. This is perfect to throw my DOP kit in, a pair of jeans, extra pair of shirts, and get gone. And it's got the pocket for my computer so I can look up values. Or I could just stuff it full of money and go to buy cars. Get you some of that. So go now, right now, click the link below, 20% off by using the code GasMonkeyGarage at checkout, or you can go to BespokePost.com, same deal, use Gas Monkey Garage at checkout, and you're gonna get 20% off, and the boxes of awesome will start flowing. Speaking of awesome, they sent me a beer making kit for my third box. I'm going to the bathtub. Pate swap meet is going on right now, which, you know, if you know anything about the swap meet circuit, there's Pomona in California, there's Pate swap meet here in Texas, and then you got to go to Hershey and or Carlisle up in the Northeast. That's pretty much the big swap meets each year. So I had the guys all meet me with the Sprinter. We got a cooler full of beer. Let's go see what happens.
I like it. I used to have one of these. This is a bit of me. I like this. Got the fold down on the rear. Seats look good. It's actually a 4-speed. Mine was auto, but someone's already updated the brakes, the wheels. I like it.
It's only 29 grand.
Pretty cool. Solid.
It is actually nice.
Where do you think these rims go to? Chris, what do you think these rims go to, dude?
That is, I believe that's the ring from a Boeing jet. That is actually, it's for an airplane, dude. Yeah, I mean, you probably get them on your Chevrolet, but you're going to spin in the other way.
I mean, I would have them. I want those air horns.
Well, I've got this weird hobby with transportation equipment, traffic signals and such, and that one's probably from about 1935. It's a very rare light. So
we got a couple of cars here. We got a Challenger convertible and a 396 Camaro. What's up, man? How are you, sir? Good, man.
Man, you're like 10 minutes too late. The gentleman just bought it.
Bought what?
Gold carb,
How much?
5,500.
Get the fuck out of here.
5,500? Are you serious? No, I'm teasing. He did buy it though.
What'd you get for it? I'll make you some money. Huh?
I'm keeping it.
What's up with this one?
Richard, we found that in Arkansas. It's a real L78. It's the wrong engine, but a solid car, Fathom Green, Enduro bumper, tacking gauges. It's 42 grand or best offer.
Okay.
42,000 best offer. It's got a 410 BV variant and all that.
I have to know what that was in the vicinity.
Mid-30s.
Okay. Fucking great. Fucking great. Love it.
How long you had that?
A couple of weeks. It was found in Arkansas in a barn over there. It's an original L78 car.
Yep. Floor's good?
Not really. They're just kind of average. It's not perfect, but it's a pretty rare car. Factory 410 12 volt. Numbers matching Muncie 4-speed. It's
You share the numbers on it?
it's not the right block. It's the right transmission, the right rear end. Yes, sir.
What's the block out?
68 Chevrolet 396. I'm not sure which car.
Is it full bowl mains?
I don't think so. I've never pulled the oil pan, but probably not.
Okay.
I bought my daughter a little old school tricycle. Tires weren't even cracked on it. Like, we're talking about old solid steel, you know, not plastic. Most of the time the tires are cracked, falling off. The wheels are cockeyed and stuff. Honestly, it just needs a little bit of a paint job, and it'd be great. Do a little restore for her.
Used to. Hey man, how much is that? At home. What's that?
5,000. John Robinson.
5,000?
Yes, sir.
That's a little much.
Well, it was 4,800 to get him mounted. I raised him from a baby. He was a roping steer gone bad.
Hey Josh.
I hated his guts all of his life.
Yeah?
The last batch of cattle that went out of there, he flips over in the chute, upside down, all four legs in the air like a turtle. Right. I said, the hell with it.
Well, it sounds like you're more attached to him than most people would be.
I got a hold of him with a tractor, pulled him out, dumped him in a pasture, and forgot about him. And there he is.
That's pretty cool.
Risky's Steakhouse in the stockyards.
I remember
It's Risky's Steakhouse now.
Yeah.
Before Risky's, it was Theo's.
How fucking long ago was that?
I'm guessing that's 1950s.
But the sign would go back to the 30s.
Possibly. Could be.
That's gotta be.
Theo's.
Because I used to work the door at the Cadillac bar just up the hill.
You remember Theo's sign?
I don't remember. No, hell no. I wasn't born till
kid.
I wasn't born till '69.
Him and Bad.
I actually miss these days. They were a lot easier when I was just hanging out at the swap meets.
It is fun out here.
Fuck yeah. We used to get loaded, cook spam on the grill, and hang out, watch girls eat corn dogs. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, so we got this kick-ass van, which is really cool. These things make good artwork for hanging on the wall, or you can put them behind glass. You can turn them over and put a glass on top of them, make them like a coffee table or what have you. Lot of uses for this, and it's really very, very complete and not dented and not beat up. You know, it's a cool piece. So I kind of like this. It's a 59 Impala. I don't really understand why those are dented like they are, but I think we might be able to beat them out. You think we could beat those fins out?
No, we can do the work. The biggest part is that dash.
I'm not talking about restoring the car. I'm talking about beating those fins back up to where they belong.
Yeah, for sure.
$7 right now. An Impala and a free piece of sausage, and this is freaking great sausage. I'd have paid more for the car. What's up, everybody? It's Richard, and I'm out here at the Restoration Revival, the first annual of Dennis's 200-plus car no reserve sale. They just started. We just got here. We got a little rain yesterday, so it's gonna be pretty crappy and muddy out here, but every single one of these cars are going at no reserve, and they'll all be gone well, in the next 48 hours. So let's go see if we like anything. Now, the one thing of note that we have in the sale, because Dennis and I bought this a very, very long time ago, this is the Cannonball Jaguar that was raced by David Hines and David Yarborough. And it's the only Cannonball world record setting car that is not in possession of the owner that set the record. And we've had it forever. We're not going to get to it. There's been a lot of interest on it. It was actually the #1 story on Bring a Trailer a few years back when we got it. So it's up here. It's going to go at no reserve. I believe it's already up at $10,000 on the bidding online, but we won't know till it goes.
$6,000.
This here is the Recycler, and it's a '69 Plymouth that was made by a guy that built Mopar motors up in Minnesota. He's a real popular guy, real well known for building race motors. And that's the extent of what I know, except for I used to own this car when I bought the Denny Cannonberg collection. It was in there, ended up selling it at my sale at no reserve. Dennis bought it. I don't remember what he paid for it, to tell you the truth. But pretty cool ride. I mean, it could make itself back into a race car pretty easily. And I think it brings 12.5. I think that's what it brings here.
So, 72.50 Internet's way.
Look at this cream puff.
Oh yeah, this one will buff out.
That is rougher than stucco bathtub right there.
Was it at the bottom of the lake?
It was out of Houston.
This is actually an SS big block car. Has the rear end.
Way to go, the Nolans bought it.
85
These guys will buy anything right here. Well bought, sir.
I should be a Bondo salesman. You can make millions out here. Nah, it looks like it's going good though.
Yeah.
Hopefully he comes out on top with it.
Here's your chance to actually buy a true Cannonball car.
And that is the actual fuel cell that was in it when they set the record, which they were one of the first teams to do that. That's one of the original things that Rich and I learned, is the whole trunk of the Marinella's fuel.
Oh yeah.
And so that's one of the reasons that really helped them. But that has been in Mr. Hines' warehouse since 1979 when he took the car back, put it back together, put it on the used car lot, and sold it.
Would you encourage anybody, I mean, do you have any hints on anybody, if somebody wanted to do that race, what's something you want to tell them?
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it again.
You ask one piece of advice, if you are going to do it, the lowest traffic count day in the United States is Mother's Day. And that's also when most of the police officers are at home. So there's your advice.
All right. I think that's good advice, and here we go.
15,250 down here to a Cannonball, last chance and opportunity, 15, 2.5, all in, all done, 15,250, and night, so $15,000, buyer 32, buyer 32.
What's up, man? I'm the man who beat your record.
Oh yeah?
Fred Ashmore.
Oh, right on, man.
Congratulations.
So it's going to another Cannonball World
Well
Record Setter.
Yeah.
That's very cool,
There you go,
man.
from Cannonball to Cannonball.
Cannonball to Cannonball. Look, kind of home in the garage. Yeah, I broke their record.
Really?
He's the record breaker.
I'm the fastest man solo to drive across the USA.
Wow. And that was
There you go.
2020?
Yeah.
The one in the Mustang.
The one in the Mustang.
Rental
was,
Mustang,
was
you took all that.
Yeah, I took all the seats
Go
out,
ahead.
put the fuel tanks in the rental car, and then I beat the Smokey and the Bandit record in the same week.
Well, congrats, sir. I'm glad
That
you
is
got it.
fucking badass.
Let's
Turns
look.
out that the guy that actually holds the record right
That
now,
gentleman that
single
just
person
bought
record
that
going
car
across the United
is the
States in the
current
Cannonball,
Cannonball
actually
record
bought the
holder.
car. So he's going to take it back home and Cannonball to Cannonball. Who's the two people that have it now?
Doug and Arnie. Yep.
And how fast are they?
They're just like 10 minutes faster than me.
Oh wow! So that's freaking cool, man. I don't know about doing it alone.
Yeah.
I'd fall asleep.
Well, we came back, and my dad flew into town, and we took all the tanks out, and then we drove down to Atlanta, and we smashed the Smokey and the Bandit record in the same rental car, under the same rental agreement.
So you got to buy that rent car.
Well, yeah, I did. I was able to buy it from a dealership.
Okay.
And now I'm internationally banned. I can't rent a car at all.
What do you mean? Oh, you can't rent a car?
I cannot rent a car anywhere.
From anywhere?
No, I was working for HGTV down in Gulf Shores, and they flew me in, and they said they got a rental car, and I went up to the counter to get the car, and they said, sorry, Mr. Ashmore, we can't rent your car. And I said, does it say why? And it says, all it says is call security. I'm going to completely restore the car, and I'm going to run it New York to LA. So I'll run it again.
What?
I'll run that again, New York to LA. So
I broke for a co-pilot this time?
Well, I broke the curse of the Cannonball ambulance too. I built the ambulance and ran that, and I did that in 39 hours.
Dude, I gotta come to your shop and see all this stuff.
And I got the Hawaiian Tropic car. You must have seen that, the one they drove in the pool.
Yeah.
I ran that for the 50th anniversary.
Is that the car?
Well, it's an identical replica.
Got it.
So it'll be in the documentary.
Damn, dude, I thought I had a little Cannonball blood. You got me beat, man. Holy cow. So that's a wrap on Dennis's first restoration revival. I'm pretty impressed. There was a ton of phone bidders. There was a ton of people here. The weather was iffy, but it wasn't too bad, and it was a little muddy, but every car, no reserve, every car sold. I believe his intention is to get all these cars out here this year, start filling it up again, and do the same thing next year and the year after and the year after. I don't know the tail of the tape yet, but everything did sell. I saw some things that were really cheap, and I saw some things that seemed a little too expensive for me. So my main goal of coming here was to support my friend and not buy anything, because I don't need anything. Jaguar found a new home. That's our Cannonball Jag. We've had it for a long time. We're never going to build it. And it actually went to another cannonballer who's really well known for being the solo record holder across the United States in 25 hours and some change. So he says he's going to build that car and run it just like they did in 1979. So that'll be pretty cool to see. And with what I've heard about his other accomplishments, I'm pretty sure that's what the hell he's gonna do. So power to him and hats off. But now it's time to do what I do best.
It's a Galaxy. It's supposed to be a certain code with a big motor. But it looks like all the other ones we're getting.
It's an R code, dual quad, big block, higher performance version. And the dual quads is another option on top. NASCAR. Yeah. It's special. Might look rough, but it's something. Some guys are Charger guys, but Ford guys for the big bodies, we like these. I like this a lot.
It's a 4-speed car, big block. I haven't seen under the hood yet, but hey, look. You know it's a race car.
This is what you were all excited about? Absolutely.
Why?
Hey, appearances can be deceiving.
That's not deceiving at all.
If you looked in the mirror.
Sorry.
Ta-da! Man, it looks like it run.
Dang.
Said that before. Man, no kidding. Look at that. Now there's 4 fire extinguishers in this car.
Original equipment. That's period to correct if it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. How often do you see this left still?
Wow. Look how big that exhaust is.
I know.
This is a NASCAR thing, isn't it?
Dude, this is...
R for race.
I love it. Let's get this thing inside.
Okay.
Phipps is going to tell me what to do.
Go buy me lunch.
Yeah, I dig it. Galaxy R code 427, dual force, 4-speed, bucket seat showed up that I bought basically just start a conversation because I didn't want to miss it. And it's here. We think the motor might be locked up. We got some marble mystery oil in there. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's a mystery. And now we're just hanging out, and maybe next week we'll check it out and see if we can't get this thing to fire up.
So you know the R code. We checked the VIN number and stuff. Well, okay, so back in NASCAR, you had to make 100 of these to race.
Correct.
I think this is one of the 100, dude. It's got a heavy duty rear. It's got leaf springs, coil springs, and shocks. It's just
leaf springs, coil springs, and shocks. That's shocking.
And it's just the more we look at it, the more it's untouched.
No, I was told that. He didn't really describe the rust as much as it is, but I can live with that. I don't care.
But you know our sheet metal guys?
Hey, man, it's only like 5 minutes quitting time. Here you go, Phipps.
What?
There you go.
Thanks, pal.
Being your beer assistant.
So we also looked up your sheet metal guys, ADT or whatever. They make all the sheet metal.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I think this car just running and driving and clean like it is as cool as you can get.
We're going
you
to
can spend $100 grand restoring this thing to perfect, and it's worth 150 grand.
And somebody will.
Yeah.
It's just that kind of rare of a car, I think.
Is the trunk rusty? Did we look at it?
We can't get in it. There's no keys. And I hate to. I can dig through here, but I haven't had a tetanus shot lately. And look at that.
Well, that's coming out of the headliner. They brought it here with the window down, didn't they?
Yeah, and it's almost there. I mean, it's almost a headliner. But the
All
4-speed, and check out the tack. Big Daddy's down daughters. But look, red, white, and blue flag on this side.
Yeah, but I don't think that tack on the.
Oh, no.
That's not stock.
And I found this. This is 92, so that might have been the last year it was run.
It's cool.
But
though.
the tag, the badge for your air cleaner is in the console. Yeah, I know. Custom.
This is a special tool.
Not only is it bent, but they also ground it out. I am super impressed with this. So it is a 427. It is a 425 horse. And I would really like it if we could get it running. That would be just a.
I think running and driving like it is perfect would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got tired of staring at the, Mustang out in the POS line. Holly was nice enough to send us a care package full of random goodies for this car. So we are going to unbox this and see what they sent us. This is gonna be the new Gas Monkey, Fun Mobile, the Fun Haver. We're gonna take it to, shows, burnouts, drift competitions, whatever we can. Each week we're going to be adding and upgrading parts to try to just get the, the best out of this car and also show y'all what something does. We both knew intake on. How did that help the car? How did it improve it? So this is gonna be an ongoing process, and I think it'll be pretty fun for y'all to follow along.
All right, box number 1.
Mixed parts. There's Chevy, Dodge, and Ford. Right.
God, let's
All
hope
in
not.
the same box.
Let's hope not. Got cool packs.
All right.
That'd be sweet.
Got a billet shifter.
Ooh.
We got 4 matching wheels.
Oh,
What do we got?
imagine that.
What are these?
Wheels.
Yeah, sick.
But what do they look like?
Oh, those
okay.
are sick.
All right.
Oh,
Don't take it off.
I can't
Why
believe
Y'all
you
just
do
wanted
that?
to do it.
Richard likes to pull the plastic off.
Yeah, well, we stole it, huh?
this is a
How wide are
distinct
these, Dan?
improvement.
How wide are these?
Yeah, but the other ones for the rear,
Probably says so somewhere.
what are those?
It says
Says it right here.
Pretty wide.
19 by 9.5.
19 by 9.5.
And then the rears are,
What do we got?
was that 11?
19 by 11.
19 by 11.
Hell yeah.
So the front ones are going to be 19 by 9.5, and the rears are obviously going to be 11. Kind of would have been cool to have a square setup, but since we do want to do different competitions or take it to different events, it just doesn't make sense to have both of them that wide up front and in the rear.
Well, also without modifying the heck out of it. Right?
Yes. So we don't have to do too much trimming or maybe no trimming at all. It should be able to turn properly and everything. So we should be able to get some tires for it soon and then put them on. Man, they look good.
I think there's a box fight going on over here, guys.
Yeah, look at that.
Look how freaking fat those are. We're gonna be able to put some big meats on the back.
Speaking of,
Them old big meat Larry Hoovers.
well, I guess big meats.
Oh,
Good
performance
new clutch.
clutch.
So we're not going to roast that several 100,000 mile clutch.
By the weight of it, it looks like that's a whole setup.
The whole thing, I'm thinking.
Fancy.
Oh,
Are we boosting?
Oh, we'll see. In there. Let's see.
Pan hard bar, because Mustang things.
Mustang thing.
Mustang things.
Yeah.
We can't have crowds around.
Fancy diff cover.
A girdle diff cover. That'd be nice.
Looks like
headers.
Okay, so a shorty set of headers.
Dude, they are freaking hooking us up.
And these boxes look.
Rear brake pad.
Looks
Look
like
at that.
looks like a phone.
Hey. Holly sent me a care package. Why y'all getting all in it?
Oh, it just said Gas Monkey,
Say
so.
your name.
Well, who do you think Gas Monkey is?
You always get to unbox the cool stuff.
That's a pretty good box of stuff, man. What we got?
Yeah.
We got
Wheels.
fuels, brakes, headers, clutch.
Yeah.
That is freaking rad.
Yep.
So we're really gonna dive into this pig.
Yes.
Yes. We're tired of staring at it. Look at the freaking width on those.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put some meat under the back.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to be doing some modifications.
And we'll worry about the logistics when we get there.
Golly. All right, so obviously this car came in on a weird trade, but they drove it in from Kansas or somewhere. And I decided that we'd make kind of a side project because a lot of times there's two guys doing something on there and there's not room for two other guys. So, you know, maybe every week or so or 2 weeks we can just kind of start throwing different things on here and make a fun beater out of it, have some fun with it, and goof around and then maybe blow it up or sell it or jump it. Isn't that what the YouTubers do now? They just jump things for fun and wreck shit.
I like the blow it up idea.
Is that what we do? Anything for views. Seriously though, what we need to do is have a little bit of fun with it. And I called our friends at Holley. We've also got some more stuff coming. I think we're changing out a bunch of stuff on the motor and what have you. It's here. It's basically free for the car. So we put in some parts and stuff and rock and roll. Our POS 2007 Mustang is going to no longer be a POS. We're going to be having some fun with it. I guess it's a Gas Monkey fun haver or what have you. And we'll just see what happens. We've reached out to Holley and they were able to get some things over here on a quick basis. We'll start throwing on some different parts as fast as we can. And from week to week or so, you'll see this car start changing and getting a little more aggressive, having a little bit more fun. And we'll see how long it lasts.